Lance ends here. Sometime Rangers 1, Woodbridge Town 0.
Yeah.
Can I get one the game from you?
Frustrating afternoon, really. I know we've won the game 1-0. We've got 3 points, which is what we come here for. But I think after going ahead after 5 minutes, I think our quality, and I don't just mean in the last third, I think we defended all right, because obviously we haven't conceded. But I just think that when we've had good areas of possession, we haven't utilised the ball well enough. We haven't done things that we've been doing in training in terms of today's performance. And I think also the previous two games where we've had to play well, really well against teams like Fakenham and Ipswich. Today it just felt that because you go 1-0 up, it looks like it's going to be easy, and there's no given right for that. So and I certainly wouldn't disrespect Woodbridge in that sense, and they got told that at half time. Obviously, second half is pretty much the same in a way. We've had, on a good day, if it had been at our levels that we were the last two weekends, that could have been 5 or 6 possibly. The way we have been, and I don't think Woodbridge would have any qualms with that. So, although it's only 1-0, yes, it's still 3 points. Harry getting sin bin in the second half kind of just about summed our day up really in a way that the lack of purpose in a way for us, ill discipline, negligence, and all that kind of stuff. I just think that the way the afternoon's gone, that we've just said that in any given season that you're going to come away sometimes and not play great. Okay, we haven't not that we haven't played great today. We haven't done the right things today, and I think that. But we also said that if you come away from home and win 75% of your games 1-0 away from home, you'll be there or thereabouts. So that's pleasing. Clean sheet away from home and 3 points in the bag and top 5.
Top 5, like you say. And the 3 wins out of 3 now in September.
Yep.
Can you give us a little bit of an insight on what's changed?
I think, well, obviously after today's game in a way, but I think just mentality and belief. I think also when I say mentality and belief, that comes from building a squad. And I think that helps players. They also know they've got to perform to keep their shirt. Obviously, this week we've got 3 games in 7 days, so that would mean we will use all the squad. Today we have no Marcus, no Hayden, and no Mason. 3 players that have started pretty much every game for us. So, you miss 3 quality players in your side, it's going to disrupt you slightly. But then on the back of that, you have people like Alfie Connor coming back in. Ben Tate was also back in today, having missed last weekend with the wedding. And I just think, again, I think it's the mentality side of the squad. Now we have competition for places, and also, momentum's a wonderful thing. So, bring on Tuesday, which will be a totally different game, and we'll have to be at our best to get something out of Walsham.
We talk about it every single time he returns, but Ollie Ward was the difference today. He scored the goal that separated the two sides.
Yeah, he did.
He was also named man of the match. Could I get his performance and in general?
Ollie's a thorn in anyone's side, isn't he? He's a horrible person to mark, obviously. Takes his goal very calmly, actually, because when you have that length of time to finish, sometimes you can get it wrong. And actually, when he's had 1 or 2 other chances, when it happens quickly, he hasn't, took it on the first attempt when he should have done, possibly. But yeah, I mean, Ollie Ward gives you something different. It's one of those where if he's on his game, like he was to end of last season, especially when he finished with his services with the army as such, or his duties, he was a constant thorn in people's sides. So today, to bring him back in, like I said, people like Tafari, who loses out today because he starts, he's probably not available on Tuesday. So Tafari will start on Tuesday. So that's how the makeup of it. And I think that, like I said to people on Wednesday night, if we can understand that the squad is an important thing this year, yes, you'd be disappointed not to play, but sometimes when people like Ollie Ward come back in the side, you're going to play them because of what they offer you.
Tuesday night then, back at the JML, it's Walsham the Willows at home. Can I get one in that game from you?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. Again, I don't think results are showing how good a side they are. Their front 3 are probably one of the best in the league, I feel. They'll score plenty of goals, they'll create plenty of chances. Sam Nunn at the centre half of them is one of the old-fashioned centre halves. Very strong, solid centre half, and he'll lead by example. So we have to be better than we were today against Walsham, no doubt about that at all. And we know how they play. They know their formations. We've played them many times, but we know we've got to be better than we were today to compete on Tuesday night and hopefully keep this run going.